A brand new Ceratosaurus mod is coming to Path of Titans from the Primal Wraths team, also known as the Wrath of the Goliaths team. Now, this is a first look exclusive showcase of this Ceratosaurus. We're not able to showcase the skins in this video, but we're pretty much able to showcase most other things. Are we saving all of the attacks like on another dinosaur in a release video? That being said, I just want to showcase this model really quickly because this thing is absolutely gorgeous. Just if we just zoom in really quickly, let's do that, and then look at that. Look at the detail on it. It is insanely nice. It does heavily remind me of the Primal Carnage Ceratosaurus. That being said, let's showcase this model off as well. So, of course, this is the male coloration. Then you've got the female coloration on the default skin. It's the only skin I'm allowed to showcase here. And for the species, you've got Seratosaurus, Buckalandi, which is my favorite one, which is plus 5% attack damage, Dentis, which is plus 10% stamina recovery, and then you go back to Seratosaurus right there. So as you can see, the difference between these two is that the face is bulkier for Dentis, and then Buckalandi looks, well, very spiky. Anyways, let's go ahead and showcase it in game. So here we have the baby Ceratosaurus from the Primal Wraths team, and this thing is adorable. I love it. I actually like how jagged this looks compared to the official Ceratosaurus. I think they contrast very nicely, and it's always nice to have different Ceratosaurs in the game, even if they carry the same name, mainly because look at the ability set. We're able to get some new abilities here with this one. Of course, as a baby, you do get a standard bite, and locomotion wise, this is what you'll be getting. So this is the run. Then you go to the trot, and then you go to the walk. There we go. That is the walk. It took a while for that one to load, but now it's doing it. I was probably doing it wrong the first time. As for the baby calls, these are them. Before we get into talking about the abilities, I do want to say the baby calls and the baby sounds for this dinosaur are so well done. It sounds absolutely adorable. Like, it's really cute, like gurgly, murmury sounds. I think they sound way better than the baby calls for the baby Cerato on the main version of the game. And I gotta say, look at the colours on this skin. I'm so sad I can't showcase the other colours, but let's go ahead, showcase all of the abilities off and talk about them as well to you. So, let's talk about all of the abilities. This thing has a wide array of abilities from passives, head, sense, front limb, metabolism, hide, legs, back limb, and stuff like that. You don't get a voice slot with this one, but it's quite a cool playable when you look at the abilities themselves. Let's start off with the passive because it is Spiked Skewer, which grants immunity to spikes, damage, and paralysis. Then you move to the head, you get 4 attack abilities here. They can be interchanged as you please. You start off with a standard bite that causes medium damage. Then you got Brute Thrash, which is a powerful bite attack. Then you get Chomp, which is a charge up attack that inflicts damage based on how long it's held. Then you have Maul, which is a tearing bite and claw swipe that deals major damage and reduces enemy knockback resistance for 25 seconds, which leads me to believe this dinosaur's gonna do knockback. Anyways, it greatly increases knockback dealt with thrown, head swing, and horn toss. There you go, it confirms it right there. It does knockback. So this won't be doing fracture, it's a knockback build instead. You go to your sensors, you've got All for One, which is a standard ability that gains 8% increased damage, which stacks up to 5 times, and 10% increased health recovery rate when in a group with other medium-sized carnivores. Then you have Gaping Maw, which increases chomp damage by 15% within 150 meters from a corpse, gains 15% armor, and your hunger drains 25% slower. After that, you have Hellhound, which is where herbivores within 75 meters have their sprint drain increased by 10%. Doubles if the target is a sauropod, or a Stegosaurid. Then you've got Laughing Stock, which is where you gain 10% increased stamina recovery. While in a group with other Ceratosaurs, you also gain 15% increased armor. Also applies to each Ceratosaurus in your group within 70 meters of you, and it stacks up to 2 times. After that, you have 2 front limb abilities. These are both attacks. You've got Juggernaut Takedown, which is a powerful dual headbutt attack that deals minor bleed. On hit, increases your armor by 10% for 5 seconds, and it restores a little bit of your stamina per hit. After that, you've got Headbutt, which is a quick headbutt attack that deals low damage. On hit, increases your attack damage by 10% for 3 seconds. Moving into your metabolism, you've got Jurassic Generalist, which allows you to eat meat, bones, carrion fish, and fresh meat, noxious meat, and shellfish. After that, you go to your hide. You've got Bright Crest, which I believe is a base Ceratosaurus ability, which increases your damage up to 25% if increased with bleed, venom, toxin, poison, or fracture. Scales based on status amount. Does not stack from multiple status effects. Then you move to Heightened Crests, which increases stamina recovery by 35% during daytime and health recovery by 35% during nighttime. After that, you've got Reinforced Crests, which increases knockback afflicted by your attacks by 25%, and Gaping Charge has 50% shorter cooldown. Moving into your legs. Now, I believe these are where you kind of see some knockback abilities here. You got Thrown Head Swing first, which is a headbutt attack that rapidly turns to face behind you and change your direction. Then you've got Horn Toss, which is a lunging head attack that deals armor-piercing damage and minor knockback. Of course, you can boost that knockback with certain hide and sense abilities. And then you have Gaping Charge, which is a charge forward in a line, causing damage to anything you hit. On hit, it restores stamina, but deals 25% of the damage as recoil. Then you go to your back limb. You got Quadriformic Force, which is where your leg slot takes minus 25% stamina. So it's any of these abilities in here. They use less stamina. Then you have Mountaineer, which reduces fall damage and increases fracture heal by 40%. Then you got Unstoppable Force, which greatly reduces incoming knockback and increases acceleration by 50%. And that is all the abilities for this dinosaur. Let's showcase the animations for them. Now, I have to say, for the attacks, the animations look absolutely gorgeous. They've done a fantastic job with these so far, and I cannot wait to see, this thing in its final form when it's fully released, and I can showcase all the skins and the damage off on a target. Anyways, let's talk about the Locomotion, because you do get some nice Locomotion animations with this playable, and we're going to showcase them now. The first one is the run, or the sprint. This is it sprinting right now. Looks very nice overall. Then you move to your trot. And then you move to your slow walk, or the precise walk. Speaking of the precise walk, we can also showcase the precise turning while on a spot. So this is it right here. I am holding down left, like to turn left. But if we do it like this, the precise turn. So it is quite slow, you have to bear that in mind. Maybe a little bit faster while you're, crouched, but either way, of course, crouching, this is what it looks like. This is the crouch walk animation as well. It looks great overall. And then, of course, the sit and the sleep animations, or sit to sleep. So if we just test it out right here, sit down and go to sleep. And I love it. It looks great. So, the Primal Wrath Ceratosaurus, that was the first look showcase. Now, there are some things we couldn't showcase in this video, and that was, of course, the adult skins, or all of the skins, as well as the attacks on another dinosaur. The attacks on another dinosaur I could technically show, but I'm saving that for a release of this mod. That being said, this mod is insanely pretty. I love the model, I love the animations, I love the sounds as well, and its attacks, instead of what the official Ceratosaurus does, which is focus on fracture, this focuses on raw damage output and a little bit of knockback in its back limb stuff as well, which you can exemplify as well. This is a interesting take on the Ceratosaurus. Definitely excited to see this one come to the game, and I gotta say, it looks fantastic. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, that was the Primal Wrath Ceratosaurus, an early first look. Remember, this mod is not out yet.